Hi, thanks for joining me. My name's Peter Hogan and I'm guessing you're here because you want to learn how you become more successful than you are, or maybe just successful. You might feel you're underachieving at the moment, not perhaps reaching your full potential, and you want to achieve more, become more successful. I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you to do that. Now, if I was to say to you that if you could guarantee 100% that everything you attempted you would be 100% successful at, within reason of course, how would that make you feel, and what would you attempt tomorrow? Just imagine, fear of fear is gone, the fear of failure is gone. Your mind is open, it's positive, because you know that anything you do you can succeed at. You'll be successful and you won't fail. There's a way of doing that, and I'm going to show you now how to do that. Let's imagine we're starting a business venture. Now, it could be anything you want to do. It could be writing a book, it could be succeeding in a relationship, it could be a new business, it could be anything. First thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be as big as this. And I want you to write down on the top what the business is, what it is that you want to succeed at. And then below it, I want you to write down all the problems and all the things that could come up and stop you succeeding. It doesn't matter how vague they are, how implausible they are. Write down in a list everything that could possibly come between you and success in this business. Now, in this business, and let's call it a property business, it might be not enough knowledge. So write down knowledge. It might be a lack of cash. It could be maybe you don't think you might not have enough time to devote to a business. Maybe you don't know how to write a business plan. You need a plan. You're not quite sure where the business is going to go and how it's going to develop. So put down plan. Maybe you don't know how to market the business. You don't know about marketing. You don't know maybe where to get your customers from. Maybe you're worried about the administrative side of it. Maybe you don't know how to do the books, and maybe what about VAT and all that kind of thing. There's a lot of things that could possibly come between you and starting your business. These are just some of them, the ones that come to mind straight away. Everybody's going to have their own peculiar problem that's going to come to mind. When you look at all those problems, if you're going to start a business with all those ready to trip you up, you're likely to fail. There's a lot of things going on there that could trip you up, and you don't want to be trying to learn these as you go ahead. So what you're going to do is try and learn them before you start your business. Let's take knowledge. I'm not going to tell you how to do each of these things. I'm going to tell you how to approach them so that you can solve these things yourself before you start your business. Let's look at knowledge. Well, I want to go into property investment, but I don't know how to do it. Where do I get the information from? Where do I know? I know there's a lot of money in it. I see a lot of people doing it, but how do I start? Find out how to start by speaking to people who know. A place to go is there's lots of property investor meetings around the country. There's books on property investment. You Google property investment, anything down here you'll get through Googling. Learn how to do it, speak to people. There's lots of people doing it. Find out as much information as you can. Go on courses, there's lots of courses around on property investment. Find a mentor will guide you through most of this and will give you lots of shortcuts and save you a lot of money and time in the process as well. So find out as much knowledge as you can. When you're confident you have enough knowledge about the subject, cross it off. That now is no longer a problem. What we've got there, cash. Incidentally, you don't have to do these in order. You can do them anyway. Looking at cash, maybe, well, I don't have enough cash to start. How do I get into property investment without any cash? Surprisingly, there are ways, but if you want to go into, say, flipping properties, so you need to buy, refurb and flip, lots of ways of doing that. Again, you'll find out a lot of that through the knowledge. That will come out through the knowledge. But the way to do that is maybe find a joint venture partner. When you find a joint venture partner, maybe somebody who's got the cash but not the knowledge. You now have the knowledge but not the cash. You maybe find those at the property investor meetings that you've been going to, lots of property investors, budding property investors there, and I'm sure you'll find somebody there when to do that. There's also lots of other ways of raising cash, and I'll talk about that in a previous in a later post. I'll let you have some of that, but you're going to have to do that. Maybe, oh, I don't have the time to do that. How much time does it take? It takes as much time as you've got. And remember, everybody in this world has the same amount of time to them. Everybody has the same amount of time. Barack Obama runs America. He's got plenty of time. Look at everybody in business. They make time. You sit down and you write down in a day all the things that you do. You work for 8 or 9 hours, but you've got plenty of other time. You can pinch an hour a day easily to set up doing your business. And you've generally got weekends. If you're serious about starting a business, you'll find time. You don't have to make time, the time is there. Just divert it from useless things to things that are going to make your business. When you find out how you can get your time, cross that off. I need a business plan. How do I do it? I don't know how to do a business plan. Find out how to do a business plan. It's simple. Google how to make a business plan. They'll show you. It's simple. Find out how to do it and scrub that off. What about marketing? I don't know anything about marketing. I don't know how to market. Again, find out. Go to Google. If you really don't want to do any marketing, get somebody to do the marketing for you. In the early days, you won't need it anyway, and it'll come. And certainly going to property meetings, you'll find lots of people who will be able to help you. People who will help you in terms of some help maybe, rather than having to pay for them in cash. You'll do that. Oh, I don't know how to acquire my customers. How do I get customers? Again, go into property meetings in this instance, and if you're not looking at property, then there's lots of other related meetings and information and books and seminars about all kinds of businesses. Go to wherever the people in your business congregate, and meet them and talk to them. That's an ideal way to do it. You'll find out how to get your customers. It will come. But one of the simplest ways, of course, these days is by emailing. Everything's done on the internet. You've got Twitter, you've got Facebook. You start your company, get out there on Facebook. Your customers will come to you. And provided you work properly and ethically, your customers will recommend you, and your customer base will grow. It will happen. Oh, I don't know how to do my books. Well, I'll get into a mess trying to do books. I'm lazy at bookkeeping. Just get a bookkeeper and accountant. They don't charge a lot. You don't need to pay till the end of the year. You've got plenty of time so that you can do that. Don't worry about the books. Somebody else will do the books. Anything you're not good at in business, you can't do everything yourself. Sometimes with an early start of business you might have to have a go, but the idea is to farm out as much of this as you can to other people, to the experts who can do a better job than you, because that's their profession. Leaves you the time to get on there and do your business. Once you've eliminated all these problems, what can make you fail? There's nothing left to make you fail because you've eliminated them before you start. If you've written down every single possible thing that could get in the way of you and success, and you've eliminated that before you start, the only option is success. Failure isn't an option because you've eliminated everything. It's simple, but it's powerful. You can use this in everything. Use it in sports. I want to learn a new sport. What do? I don't know how to. I don't know how to pole vault. Well, learn. Everybody learns. Remember, in business and in life, everybody starts from the same point. They know nothing. Everybody learns and acquires skills. If they can do it, you can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. No problem. If he can do it, I can do it, and probably better. I'm damn sure I will. Eliminate the negatives. The only thing that's left is success. It's as simple as that. But you know what? Even going into a business, knowing everything about it, doesn't guarantee that you're going to become wealthy. Becoming wealthy has got nothing to do with how hard you work. There's lots of very, very clever people in this world who are broke. And there's lots of uneducated people who make lots of money. So what is it? Why do some people become rich? And why do some people struggle? It's nothing to do with education. It's not how many degrees you've got. It's something else. Something else is involved. And what that is an attractiveness to money. It's being a magnet to money, becoming a money magnet, attracting money to you. And there's a way of doing that too. This is the basis. Getting all these off the ground, getting this down pat is the basis of it, of any business. There's more to it than that. You need to learn how to become a money magnet. Becoming a money magnet is key to success. Not just becoming wealthy, but to becoming successful in anything you like, in a sport, in a relationship, in business, it doesn't matter what it is. You can become successful. There's a way of doing it. I'm going to be talking to you about that subsequently, and I'll probably send you some mails. All you need to do is, if you go into the bottom of the page there and just put in your name and your email address, and I'll send you some information periodically that you can use and put into good practice. And hopefully you'll rise, you'll become very, very successful. Other people do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. I can do it, you can do it. Thanks.